Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB podcast. I am your host, Ryan Mondes. This is episode number 287 for June 6th, 2023.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Last week we had some big pin event news for the Disney Magic HAP-Pins event happening at Coronado Springs. We finally got the registration details, the ticket price, and a look at all of the pin releases. So we'll talk about that at the end of the show. First up though, for housekeeping, I do have one thing to mention, and that is just a quick plug for our Disney Pins blog 10th anniversary pin. If you guys didn't have a chance to purchase this yet, we are very low on quantity. Again, this pin is free with the purchase of the Celebrate pin. The DPB 10th pin is limited edition of just 200, and there are a few remaining. You can purchase that 2-pin set at dpbstore.com. All right, now for the pin news. First, we're going to start off with Pink a la Mode. They have a new Disney 100 Sculpted pin series. Wave 1 released last week, and the characters include Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Stitch, Pooh, Simba, Dumbo, and Alice. They are a pin-on-pin design. The top pin, the character, is sculpted metal. They are a limited edition of 300 with a retail price of $35 each. And those are exclusive to Pink a la Mode. This is Wave 1, and more are coming soon. Next up is Box Lunch. They had a new Little Mermaid Ariel pin release. This pin is produced by Loungefly, comes in the collectible pin box. Retail price is $19.90. I think it's open edition. I'm not sure though, they didn't list an edition size. It released last week. It features Ariel on the rock with the waves splashing in the background. And then next at Box Lunch was a new blind box pin set. This one features Disney Princess sidekicks on record players. The characters include Pascal, Cricky, Fern, Ray, Sebastian, and Chip. One randomly selected pin per box. Retail price is $10.90. Next up is ourselves at DPB Store. Last week we had an exclusive Mulan pin release featuring Mulan and Little Brother. It's limited edition of 300. Retail price is $18. That released on Thursday, June 1st. Thank you to everyone who supported this release. We still do have a few left at DPB Store. I love the background of this pin and the color. I think it turned out great. The pin is about 2 inches in size, so a little larger than a normal pin. It does have that translucent background with an etched metal design. All right, next up is AMC Theaters. They had another Fig Pin box set that released. This one features Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. There are 6 pins in total, limited edition of just 1,000 pieces, and you can purchase that on the AMC Theaters website. Retail price is $125. Next up is ShopDisney. They had a new Indiana Jones pin that released. This is available first for Disney Plus subscribers, and then it will be available to everyone. It's limited release with a retail price of $17.99. And then also at ShopDisney, there were new D23 Gold Member exclusive releases. First one features Figment 40th Anniversary. It's limited edition of 1,500, retail price $17.99. And I think this one sold out very quickly. The second D23 pin is a gold member exclusive featuring Mickey Mouse. It's a replica of the Disney 100 statue that is the 2023 gold member gift. So this pin is like a replica of the gift. It's limited release, retail price $14.99. And then lastly at ShopDisney was the 6th release in the Foodies series. This one features Maid Marian from Robin Hood, limited edition of 5,000, retail price $19.99, and that released on Tuesday, June 6th. All right, then finally we have Disney Parks. First, there was a new Disney Villains lanyard that released. This is one of the reversible lanyards. Retail price is $12.99, and some of the villains feature Jafar, Evil Queen, Hades, and Ursula. I spotted that one at Epcot. Next was the Disney Magical Mystery Series 23 pins that released. This series features various characters as water bottles. The characters include Queen of Hearts, Baymax, Maleficent, Ariel, Tinkerbell, and Wreck-It Ralph. And these did have a price increase. They used to be $7.99, and now they're $9.99 for one randomly selected pin per pouch. And then lastly, we have the new limited edition pin releases this week at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. First, we'll start off with the Walt Disney World exclusive. It is the 6th release in the Disney Darlings collection, which this one features Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. Limited edition of 2,500, retail price $19.99. And all of these I'm mentioning now released on Tuesday, June 6th. Next up are the Disneyland exclusives. We also saw the 6th release in the Best Buds collection. This one features Minnie Mouse and Figaro. Limited edition of 2,500, retail price $19.99. And then the second exclusive at Disneyland is the Alice in Wonderland Attraction 65th Anniversary Pin. This one's limited edition of 3,000, retail price $19.99. Features Alice and the attraction vehicle. And then we have these shared pin releases on both coasts. First is the Disney Pixar Elemental pin release. Features 4 characters from Elemental, and at the bottom reads, "In My Element." This is limited release with a price of $17.99. Next was a funny pin that released featuring National Animal Cracker Day. I don't think we ever saw a pin for Animal Cracker Day, but here we are. It has a pin-on-pin design. It looks like the characters feature Pongo, Simba, Dumbo, Bambi, and Baloo. Limited release, $17.99. Then there was the Summer 2023 pin, which features Luca. I think this is my favorite release of the week. He is eating a large ice cream cone, and the ice cream is a PVC element, so you get that rubber feel to it. It's limited release, retail price $17.99. And then lastly, there were 5 releases for the Fantastic Four. Those are all limited release, retail price $17.99, available on both coasts and also on Shop Disney. So that's going to do it for the new pin releases this week. Now I just want to quickly mention some of the details for the Magic HAP-Pins 2023 pin event. Disney did announce last week. Tickets will go on sale on June 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. There are 2 packages again this year. The Apprentice package, which is $100 per guest, and then the Sorcerer package, which is a limited number, and that is $200 per guest. The Sorcerer package usually gets an early access special line, and then also a chance at an exclusive pin board for pin trading. But in case you guys missed it, this event does take place at Coronado Springs. It is a one-day event, with that being held on Saturday, August 26th. Check-in day, though, is on Friday the 25th. That's where you go and pick up your pins. And there's usually pin trading going on with guests that day as well. If you want more details, just check out the blog post. There's links in the blog post for the event registration for both packages. You'll want to hit that up on June 13th if you plan on attending the event. Then also up at Disney Pins blog is the entire event catalog. There are a ton of pin releases. It took me a while to crop all these photos and add them to the site. But yeah, I think there's 37 different pages of pins. There's a ton. Mystery boxes, pin sets, individual pins, lots of nice ones, big selection for this year's event. I think my favorite is either the Donald Duck pin trading pin. I also love the Spectro Magic Parade Float pin. And the multi-level castle pin looks pretty awesome as well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the 2023 pin event. I will be attending once again. We will have a lot of event coverage and a preview of the upcoming pin releases. All right, so that's going to do it for your June 2023 Week 1 Disney Pin News. Thank you guys very much for listening and watching. Hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.